Friends, 357 days or more. In East Ukraine, after fall of Krasnaya Hora, the Russian army has almost surrounded, encircled Paraskovievka, where approximately 1500 Ukrainian troops are trapped. Their only exit, or if any reinforcement has to come, will be through unprepared path/fields. On Bakhmut front, let us hear what Evgeny Prigozhin has to say. Ukrainian forces are becoming more active, pulling up new reserves, almost 300 to 500 per day. Artillery fire from their sides have increased, and heavy fight is on in North Bakhmut. For every building/heights, a severe fight is on. He must be right. As per the informations in North Bakhmut, fight is on in Mariupol cemetery and in north outskirts. The fight is also on in champagne factory and meat processing plant, which is continuing for weeks. Otherwise, Russian forces as well as PMC Wagner are continuing their offensive towards Bakhmut from east, southeast, and in southwest Bakhmut, the Russian forces are continuing their pressure towards Chasov. The aim is to circumvent Bakhmut and force them to surrender like what they did in Mariupol. In the sync with the same tactics, Russian missiles hit Ukrainian wherewithals in Konstantinovka, which is in west of Bakhmut. In Marinka West, fight is going on in Druzhby Avenue, and Ukrainian on their part are continuing shelling in Donetsk region on many occasions indiscriminately. In north, there is not much of losses/gains as far as territory is concerned. In Starobelsk direction, the Russian forces are continuing to strengthen their defense as well as offensive capabilities, especially in Granikovka, Sinkovka and Dvorikny, where they already have their presence and which is in close proximity of Kupyansk. Ukrainian forces too are strengthening their defense and offensive capabilities. The commander or spokesperson of Ukrainian Eastern Group of Forces have said that Russian forces carried out record number of artillery strikes in Liman direction and west of Kremina, probably to start a new offensive, and this was done in the last week. In Liman direction, the battle is on in Yampolovka and Zhurovka direction. UK Ministry of Defence says that Russian forces may be trying to advance in west of Zharbets River, which is parallel to Swatovo-Kremina line. Nothing special to report from the southern zone of war. Now listen to Israeli news reporter. Thank you.
בואו נדבר על סוריה, וברשותכם אנחנו נעשה את זה באנגלית כדי שאולי מישהו בעולם ישמע. Right now in Halab, Syria, just an 8-hour drive from Tel Aviv, a genocide is taking place. You know what? Let me be more accurate. It is a Holocaust. Yes, a Holocaust. Maybe we don't want to hear about it or deal with it, that in the 21st century, in the age of social media, in a world where information can fit into the palm of your hand, in a world where you can see and hear the victims and their horror stories in real time, in this world, we are standing doing nothing while children are being slaughtered every single hour. Don't ask me who is right and who is wrong, who are the good guys and who are the bad guys, because nobody knows, and frankly, it doesn't matter. What matters is that it's happening right now in front of our eyes, and nobody in France or in the UK or in Germany or in America is doing anything to stop it. Who is marching in the streets for the innocent men and women of Syria? Who is shouting for the children? No one. The UN is holding meetings of its security councils and wiping away a tear when they see the image of a father holding the body of his little daughter. There is a word for this: hypocrisy. I'm an Arab. I'm a Muslim. I'm a citizen of the State of Israel. But I'm also a citizen of the world, and I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed as a human being that we chose leaders who are incapable of being articulate in their condemnation and powerful in their actions. I'm ashamed that the Arab world is being taken hostage by terrorists and murderers, and that we are not doing anything. I am ashamed that the peaceful majority of humanity is irrelevant once again. Do we need a reminder? Armenia, Bosnia, Darfur, Rwanda, World War II. No, we don't. Albert Einstein said, "The world won't be destroyed by those who do evil, but rather by those who watch them without doing nothing."